I'm going to give them...
You can't give zeros.
I'm
I
going
just
to
want to
give
preface
them...
that. But nothing wrong with a 1. Chloe.
Stop smiling. I'm going to give them a... Hey friends, welcome back to the C&T review.
This is where we review anything from food to fashion and everything in between.
And before we get into this deliciousness that I know you're waiting for, do us a favor and like,
Y'all know what it is,
comment,
you know.
subscribe,
Yep.
and like,
What?
comment,
Yeah.
subscribe, notification bell, like, comment,
What?
subscribe, notification bell.
Y'all already know the song. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. We've done saying it for the past 3 times.
We did it.
So y'all
This
already
is
know
our Hot 100 on iTunes.
It is.
Like,
It is. Alright, so you know exactly what we're about to get into. Y'all saw that title, right? And if y'all been keeping up with us, y'all know we have been going on a Philadelphia food tour. Also, hi to all the new people out there who may just be watching this video for the first time. Go back and watch all of our other videos. Not even season 1 and season 2, but also watch the rest of our Philadelphia food tour. Alright, so me and Chloe are like a huge fan of dessert. We love dessert. And we were like, we have to do dessert for this food tour because it wouldn't be a Chloe and Sakura food tour without dessert.
It wouldn't make sense.
It would not make sense, not one bit. So that is what we are doing today. We Googled the best desserts in Philadelphia, as we do for these restaurants, it seems like. And we come to you today to present Cake and Joe. And I'm not gonna lie, when we saw this title, we was like, ooh, Joe, what is that the name? It was like, oh, like Joe, like a cup of coffee.
Nice.
And we were like, there it is. All right, so Cake and Joe is in Pensport. It's like South Philly. It's co-owned by best friends and business partners Sarah Key and Trista Tang. Nice. Cake and Joe is a coffee shop, brunchery, and dessert cafe where flavors from France, Japan, China, and the United States intertwine. The menu includes plenty of chocolatey mousses and classic brunch staples. Don't miss the Benedict made with milk bread. Stars of the show are the riffs on milky Japanese soft drinks, Calpis. Short, sweet, and to the point. Cake and Joe. Alright, so you guys don't know, we are judging on 4 things. That is the ambiance, that is the customer service, the taste of the food, and then
was it worth
it? I was like, what is the last one? Was it worth the price? And then at the end, we will give you our recommendation of whether or not we think that you should go here for a late night dessert or an everyday dessert or before breakfast, before lunch, before dinner, anytime. Alright.
So this place is the cutest.
I use the same words. She described everything as like the cutest thing ever. Good thing we have pictures.
Right. You can say that was not the cutest thing. Can I just say I love coffee shops. You always see them in like Hallmark and those Lifetime movies.
Yes.
People just meet in
That's
coffee
how
shop.
they meet. The meet cute.
I always want to go to one, and so this was that. I mean, there was no meet cute this time,
unfortunately, but it's okay.
But it was still a really cute, like chill spot. I don't even know how to describe it, but thank God for pictures. It was just the cutest. I can't say it transported me anywhere because it transported me to South Philly. But you know what? That's a thing in and of itself because restaurants and like stores and things in South Philly are different than anywhere else in the city. So it was truly a South Philly like type of thing. I loved it. What'd you think?
It was cute. It was so cute. So you, I know, right? I know. We'd be so surprised because we'd be so different. But it actually was adorable. It was really cute. We walked in and it's like cute little chandeliers right there. And it definitely, it was one of those things that took me by surprise. So we knew it was a coffee shop because it was in the description. But we walked in and we both was like, oh. It was like a oh moment. It's like a oh. Cute. Like at high school, right? It was that. It was adorable. It felt like a grown-up coffee shop, and people were like doing work there and stuff like that. So we were like, you know what, we should come here.
We have our meetings here, so all our friends get ready. They have meetings.
Exactly. So yeah, I definitely thought it was definitely really cute.
Nice.
So So, I mean, it was non-existent.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't really like, we walked in, we were looking at like the desserts lined up, which you can see now. But like they said hi, but that was about it. Like, you know what I mean? Or anything of that nature. Then we just like ordered our food and sat down. And it was just like, it wasn't really, I know I feel like they brought food out for like, some people were like, if the food was ready, they walked it over. Cause we got food also. We got food and dessert because we was hungry.
Yeah.
And I feel like some of the people there, when they ordered the food, I saw some, they like walked them over to the person that was sitting there. But they didn't do that for us. They just called our names and
Come get your stuff. Like,
in a to-go container. And so, yeah, it was like non-existent. And I don't know, the thing is, I don't know if it would have been existent in a place like this.
Right.
But
it's a coffee shop.
But also, like I said, they were walking food over to other people. They just didn't do that for us. So I
wonder
guess.
why. I wonder, like, what's the difference? If
Yeah.
they were for here, we were for here. Maybe they were like, can you just bring it to us?
That could have been.
Or maybe they were calling their names, like, hello,
Uh-huh.
hello, hello. Just take it over to them. Meanwhile, they was like,
Yeah.
Chloe, I was like, my food's ready, so.
That's literally it. We got up and was just like, there it is.
Maybe that's why. Cause
Maybe.
I don't know, it's very weird because it wasn't everybody. Like, so, it's probably the people, they weren't listening.
Not us always making excuses for people.
We do. But you know what? I feel like in this type of environment, I feel like
Yeah.
there's not much
Like,
else.
what can you do in this type
Yeah,
of
it's like,
environment?
order your food and sit down. Like, it's not, they weren't coming to be like, hey, so how you enjoying
But I
your
guess,
food?
but I guess they could have. But there's other ways to be customer service, right? So like when we went to the counter, they did say hi, but they weren't like, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
Or like, how can I help you? The guy just stood behind the like the register that was just waiting for us to decide.
Yeah, he wasn't like, are you ready?
Yeah, he didn't say anything.
He was
to
like,
us. He was just looking at us. That's it.
I was like, so I'm gonna have this thing.
Facts. Facts. So I was like, okay, so non-existent. Is that the word that you would use?
I would use, yeah, basically. I mean, he wasn't even like, thanks. Thanks for coming in today. Have a great day. Nothing.
Nope,
He
nope.
was like, your food, you can get it over there.
That's what he said.
Literally. So, you know,
Okay.
let's work on that.
Next time.
Yeah.
Next
let's
time.
work on it.
Just do better.
The moment you've all been waiting for.
Y'all
Taste
know
of
y'all
the
ready for
food. I have like different transition music for every time. I will say this.
Remember, just the dessert, not the
Dessert.
not the food we got.
I want to say it looked better than it tasted.
I mean, yes,
It was. We talked about presentation in a previous week, and it looked so cute.
But tell me what you got.
Oh yeah, what did I get? Something
Cheesecake.
about cheesecake.
Like a rare cheesecake. I think that's what it was
still
called.
I think it was.
I think it was just a whole bunch of mousses.
Yeah, the cheesecake mousse. A rare cheesecake mousse. Like this. So it looked really cute. It was cold, which I wasn't anticipating. It's not a problem, you know. I love ice cream, so it wasn't really sweet. And I know cheesecake is not like, I don't know like what the sweetest type of dessert is, but it's not like super sweet. But this one felt like they were like, whoop, there's your sugar. Like, no, this is probably better for me. But no, I have a sweet tooth, and so
You want it sweet.
I want it to be sweet, and cheesecake is my favorite dessert, as you learned in a previous video. So, I'm so sad. No, I am. And you know, I will find a way to twist it into a very positive. So
And
the
she
positive
did
was
not.
it looked good.
It
It
looked
looked good. Yeah.
My turn. So it was unexpected.
Okay.
It took me by surprise because it was cold. So like, I got an Oreo mousse, which you're seeing right now. And at first, I took my fork and I thought I would be able to like cut it. No, it was not doing that. So I was just like, let me pick it up. I was struggling because then it got stuck to the plate. So I had to like
Peel it
off and put it back on so I can take a bite of pretty much an Oreo mousse sandwich. That's pretty much what it was. It was mousse with like crunch, like two crunchy pieces on like top and bottom, right? It was good, not great. It was, you know, yeah, it was, I don't know, it was nothing special. It was nothing special. The food was great. I lost my ever-loving mind.
Talk about how we're not gonna rate the food, but let me just say, the food was like a better.
So much good. I got a breakfast sandwich, and it was just like, I don't know what
lost her mind.
I don't know what they put on that breakfast sandwich. It was so good.
And you can tell that she loves it because when she ate it, she said, you can see the video somewhere. It's probably been shown or it's happening now. But she was like, that was good. But when she took it back into the sandwich, she was like, what is this? I was like,
I had like an outer body experience.
And that's why I was like, the dessert wasn't as amazing because
I had
to respond like that.
I had an outer body experience when I tasted that sandwich. And then I was like, so they cut it in half, the sandwich. I ate one half. Then I went back to eat the Oreo mousse. And then I was just like, okay, I think I'm going to end on something great. And ate the other. I wasn't going to eat the other half of the sandwich, but I didn't want to leave the place
on that note
with that being the last thing that I tasted.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm going to end on something great, which I did.
I got a classic brunch thing. I got avocado toast, which I really love. It was very tasty,
but it had
much
egg,
better than
it had egg, which is different for you.
Yeah. So it was much better. It's so sad because that's what we came here for, not the other stuff.
We did better. We did. We came here for the dessert, and it was
because it was on a list of the top. What
top desserts? Best late night sweet. The name of I'm just going to read you guys what the name of the article was. The name of the article is "Where to Find Late Night Sweets: 10 Dessert Cafes in Philadelphia." Looking to spice up date night? You know, I mean, hey. We did say our rating system should be on. Can you go on a date? Go out for a treat. So this was on a list that people are recommending.
Yeah.
We'll let you know at the end if we recommend, which you might be able to guess. But you know what? It's okay.
It's okay.
Worth the price. So my chocolate mousse was like $8. No. I get it. Immediately no. I saw what I needed to see, and it's immediately no.
Cause I don't care.
Yeah, immediately no. Immediately no. Immediately no. Like instantly, I was like, yeah, no.
So it's not worth the price. $8. And it wasn't even that big. It wasn't even like this huge, like, I don't know, like a lot of dessert. It was like, yeah, it wasn't that big. So no, it was not worth $8. Maybe 3 or 4.
How much is a cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory?
I think like a regular cheesecake, like a plain cheesecake is like $8 to $9, and of course it increases as you get more fancy. So like an Oreo cheesecake, which is what I usually get, would probably be like $12 or something like that. But a regular one, which is like the regular cheesecake you got, would be like probably like $8 or $9. Yeah. And that's worth $8 to $9. So does this compare?
But Cheesecake Factory is one of my faves. And the cheesecake's amazing and bigger. So will I say, oh, this is so sad. Was it worth a full $8?
Yours was $8 too?
I don't even remember, child.
I think it was.
Okay.
I think it was.
I'll put the prices here because we'll look and I'll put it in post. I'm gonna say no.
It's okay. See how you guys, Cake and Joe, how you're hurting her? She doesn't want to give you this.
I don't want to give you this.
But she has to be honest for our viewers.
$8, okay. Let me just go ahead before I cry.
Okay, we're gonna move right along to our ratings while she has a moment. So we're gonna rate on the 3 areas. That is the ambiance, the customer service, and the taste of the food. And we rate 1 to 5, 1 being trash, 5 being mind-blowing. So ambiance.
Ambiance. I'm gonna say for a little cute coffee shop, I'm gonna say a 3.9.
Okay.
5.
Nice. Okay.
A 3.9.
5.
No, 3.9. Yeah, what about you?
I'm actually gonna give it like a 4.5. Yeah, I actually really liked it. It was so cute. I really enjoyed it. I would totally like go. I know. I would just go in there and like do work, especially with the working from home and stuff like that. Like I think it's just a nice like place to get out of town. Like if I lived close by, it was I can definitely see it as a place where I would just walk to and like work from. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, 4.5. I really enjoyed it. Okay, customer service.
Customer service. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna give them.
You can't give zeros.
I'm gonna
just want to preface
them.
that. But nothing wrong with a 1.
Stop swiping. I'm gonna give them a 1.5.
1.5. She gave people 1.5.
That's the lowest price I've given anything in all of our years. And all of our
give it up.
videos.
We're slowly actually stepping up and giving a 1. I thought that she was going to give everything a 4. At this point in time in our lives.
Hard.
She thinks everything's so cute.
I do. It is.
They weren't mean.
Right.
They were
trash
just,
people.
they weren't trash people. So I give
That
them,
was quick.
yeah, I'll give them the 0.5 just because they were nice. It's just that's where it stopped. That's all.
Good for you.
Good for you. All right, taste of the food.
Taste of
Just
the food.
the dessert.
Just the dessert.
So no inflation because of the food, the other food we had. Just the
Right.
dessert, Chloe. I'm crying, y'all. I'm crying because it's hilarious.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm so sorry. I think because I'm nice.
Don't know. No. No. Be honest.
Because I'm nice. I'm gonna give you guys a 1.5.
So it's really a 1.
Because it actually did taste like
It actually is. So it's a 1 actually.
it's a 1.5.
No, the 0.5 is because her niceness.
No, the 0.5 is her presentation.
Oh, okay, so presentation matter. But she was the one that said presentation don't matter to her.
And it don't, and I do it again. It's like, what about you, friend?
Oh, I didn't think she was gonna go that low. I'm gonna give it a 2.15.
What is These are the most craziest percentages we've given in all of our years. 2.15, not even 2.25, which is the quarter of it.
No, it's not the quarter. It don't deserve the quarter. But there is 15 cents.
Well, I'm glad that you got that. I'm glad it was good.
Okay, actually, I take that back. No, I take it back. It was good. It was good. I did enjoy it. So I'm going to. It just wasn't like great, like I said. So I'll just play it. I'll give it a 2.5.
Okay,
I'll give it an
like I said, I'm just great. I'll give it a 2. You went down.
I'll give it a 2. I'll give it a 2.5. It was mine. I didn't taste hers. I didn't actually. This is the first time that we actually did each other's.
What's wrong with it?
I think because we were just so shocked that it wasn't that great that we wasn't like, oh, you want to try this?
Yeah.
We was just like, let's just finish it. And so we can get out of here and eat our toast. Let's just finish it so we can actually have something to talk about. I'll give it a 2.5. But,
Oh,
I don't know. I feel like I ordered. I don't know. I keep changing my mind, y'all, because I feel like I ordered. What was 2.5 before? I said something was average.
I don't know.
I think for food. Yeah, I did. Wasn't it? Oh, no, maybe it wasn't. There was some. Maybe no. The diner was 1.
Yeah, that was one. So
The diner was 1, and that had no flavor. This at least tasted like something.
oh, good.
Okay. 2.25. That's where we're at. All right, move on to the recommendation, Chloe, before I change my
Oh
mind.
my God, what we recommend? Here's what I'm gonna say.
Not
Here's the thing is-
dessert.
That's what I say. This is a twist because the food was good.
Yes.
The space is good. So I recommend just say don't really get.
Don't expect, or maybe just don't get what we got.
Maybe don't
Maybe
get
try. They had like a
Definitely
selection.
get the breakfast sandwich.
Yes.
Get avocado. Get their refreshers. Their coffee
Yeah.
selection is great. Go for other stuff. Just
Go for
don't
other
be
stuff.
expecting
The
amazing
dessert,
dessert.
yeah, like I mean, we only tried 2 out of they had like 8 desserts there or something like that. So maybe the other desserts are better.
Yeah.
Just don't get the Oreo mousse or the.
rare cheesecake mousse.
Just don't do that. Don't do that to yourself.
Unless you like things that are not really sweet
Unless you like things that aren't good.
and don't have a lot of flavor.
Unless you like things that aren't good. This is
not
actually
something
where
about-
we're going.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to help them out. You know, it's my spirit. I don't want to leave them like this.
Man.
I am so sorry, but yeah, let us know if you've been to the spot. Is this your favorite? Is there something else on their menu that we should go back and try? And you're like,
Dessert-wise.
Dessert-wise. Also on the rest of the menu. Because
Yes.
clearly we'll
We're
forget
here for
stuff.
that, honestly. We are.
Yeah, let us know, friends, in the comments.
Yes, please let us know, and thank you for joining us for our dessert portion of our tour. We will see you next time. On to our next spot. This has been another CNT review. Thank you for hanging out with us today.
If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and check out our other videos. See you next time.
Bye.